Last time on Standard Aerei, the party went to Lobely Gardens and met with a golden dragon who was presenting himself as an elf man.
An asshole. Oh, sorry.
No. As an elf man. And the party tried to ask him about the special box. He indicated he could not help them. And they, after investigating through the gardens, discovered a secret entranceway into what appeared to be his home as well as his hoard. They got a little scorched on the way and made some interesting choices with cats. And then they ended up in the hoard. And that's where we're going to pick up today's session, as some armor rises out of the glint of gold, and flames come out as if arms and legs have filled the spaces where limbs should be. I'm gonna have everyone roll me initiative. As you do so, Shift, you're enjoying your time in this new world. It is a world made up of people who only ever wear bathing suits. And,
wait, question.
Yep.
Should they be wearing bathing
yes,
suits?
It is an underwater ocean-like place where a fine gentleman you met with a serious jaundice problem lives in what appears to be a massive fruit. And as you as you are enjoying catching some jellyfish with him and his pink, odd-shaped friend, there is a moment of sudden pull behind your belly button. And you recognize this feeling. And you're tugged, none too gently. And you know that you're jumping again.
Can you feel it now, Mr. Shift?
Can you feel it now, Mr. Shift?
The important question is, did he get the Krabby Patty formula?
I'm glad everyone got it. I figured it'd just be stupid and fun.
I can't fucking believe you put that in there.
So you jump. And as you do so, you find yourself surrounded on all sides by piles of gold and familiar voices. And why don't you roll me to see how you come out?
What was I when I left?
Autumn.
Mm-hmm, you're Autumn.
Autumn. Okay, god damn it. So Shift appears with blue skin, blue hair, and blue eyes, and has his head hanging down pretty low, and as he's teleporting, already giving a very long sigh. So yeah, Shift in currently winter form takes a look at the group of adventurers that he's strangely familiar with. Now, most of the time in winter form, you don't see a whole lot of reaction in his face. It's mostly just very droopy and morose. But when he makes eye contact with Hank, you see his eyes kind of widen a little bit, and as he scans the rest of the people there and starts recognizing every other single person there, his eyes just get wider and wider in complete and utter shock.
Oh, good, you're back. You might want to pull that little stick that you got there.
Mind giving us a warning next time?
I don't...
Shift, I'm going to go ahead and put you automatically last in the initiative because you just appeared.
Right.
I got a 5.
Hank got a 10.
I also got a 10.
Yeah, who has higher dex?
I have a 12.
14.
So Hank's a fast 10. And Sapala?
Also a 10.
Oh my god, what's your dex also?
It's a 14.
Okay.
Same as it ties with Hank.
I'll defer to Sapala.
Okay, so he outrolled all of you with ease. So he will go first. This creature, this Myrmidon, will go the fuck first.
So Shift comes back and it's just like, hey, how you guys doing?
And then just hears the roar of fire behind him. And feels the flames near his fucking face.
This actually works narratively because it's like everyone's surprised that he showed up and then this thing just does whatever it's about to do to us.
Even Shift is surprised that he showed up.
So I imagine you guys are all like kind of in a crescent with Shift sort of off to the left side. You can imagine that. And then there's the monster smack dab in front of y'all.
I prefer to think of it as a croissant.
It's a croissant, whatever. It's a crescent moon. It's a croissant. It's a C is for cookie, whatever.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Hank led the pack in, so I'm gonna say he's probably in the front there.
Yes.
So you see this thing light up a blade. It's holding a blade that is now just fire. And it's also going to, using this scimitar that is now a flame, it's gonna go ahead and try and hit Hank.
Oh, you're not so tough.
Does a 26 hit you as it walks up?
All right, maybe you're a little tough. Yes.
Okay. So it's going to give you
Brain damage.
Oh, possibly.
possibly 10 slashing and 10 fire damage as it brings this fiery scimitar down upon you.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
how you feeling, Pat?
If I had to put it on a scale from 1 to 43, I'm about a 13.
Great. Yeah, so it is also going to attack again. It's going to take another swing at you. Its fire goes out as it goes for the second swing.
Good.
It does not recharge that right now. Does a 14 hit your AC?
Yes.
Oh, balls. Okay. You're going to take 7 slashing damage.
Now I feel like I'm about a 6 out of 43.
Yeah. I mean, you're still standing there, so it's going to take another swing. Well, I don't think it'll do it this time, though. I assume a 10 does not hit your AC.
No.
Gorgeous. So it misses that third strike as you're, like, slightly singed and flaming, like, on your shoulder. Ari is freaking out.
Hank has learned after being hit twice as hard as possible. That's like, oh yeah, I should be dodging this.
Up next is Sapala.
Steph, out of curiosity, is this fire armor thing saying anything? Like, is it speaking a language? Or is it just, like, going, like, just coming in?
It just sounds like fire. Have you ever heard, like, when a fire is in a fireplace, that burny sound that it has?
Okay, because I was going to say, I speak in primordial, so I'd be able to understand it.
I mean, it doesn't appear to be actually speaking. It's just angrily slashing at you guys.
Do you speak brutal violence? Because that seems to be the language that's speaking right
the
now.
language it's chosen is violence.
Nope, I was just asking to see if there was a diplomatic option, and currently there does not seem to be. So I'm gonna guess that we gotta do something. So seeing Hank just get the
ever-loving piss beat out of him.
yeah, I guess that's the most accurate way to put it. Sapala's going to hold up 3 fingers and wipe it across the air, and he's going to cast Wall of Water. I'm going to make it a 10 feet circular diameter ringed wall around it. Mm-hmm. Still 20 feet high, still a foot thick, but just 10 feet circular around it.
Sure.
Right between where Hank and the Elemental is, so he just gets this wall of water rushed in his face. Any ranged weapon attacks that enter the wall have disadvantage on the attack roll. Fire damage is halved if the fire effect passes through the wall to reach its target. Any cold damage dealt to the wall will actually freeze one of the panels. And give it like a hit point in AC, which can be destroyed. Yada yada yada. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Bonus action movement.
I assume everyone's kind of getting ready for battle, so I'm just gonna like whip out my trident, just kind of stand there, unsure what's gonna happen, what we're doing, because I'm still processing shift and everything else.
That's definitely fair. Okay, if you're all set, then we're gonna move on to Hank.
So I've got most of my party within 10 feet of me, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so that's a bad idea then. I was gonna thunder jump the fuck out of there.
Wreck everyone in the vicinity.
Hank will, real quickly, just to Sapala. Where's the box?
Over there, behind the painting of the dragon.
Looked at Tia. Get it! And Hank will... If I move, it's gonna hit me.
If you move away, it's gonna hit you, yep.
You could disengage as an action.
Yeah, also, as a reminder for folks doing this battle right now, you can disengage as an action, you can hide as an action, you can, like, defend as an action. So all of those are options instead of just straight fighting.
Hank will, as an action, disengage.
Gorgeous.
And he's going to move kind of parallel to the group. Or, I shouldn't say parallel, perpendicular.
Okay, how far away are you moving?
As far as my little feet will take me. Like, pretty much if we...
I was going to say, do you have about 30 feet of movement?
Yes.
Okay.
If the Miradon is the center point in the room, so to say, and the party's at the south end, he's moving, like, west. Like, opposite the way of the statue, just kind of, like, kitty corner to be like, look, over here, over here.
Oh, okay. You're acting as a distraction. Okay.
A little bit.
Bonus action.
Bonus action, I am going to cast that Necrotic Shroud.
Okay.
So, again, everything starts to get a little bit heavy metal album cover. And that will last for a minute.
Remind me, what does that do?
Spirit Shroud. Until the spell ends, any attack that you make deals 1d8 extra damage when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you. The damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold. Your choice when you cast the spell. I'm going to choose cold.
Okay.
Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. In addition, any creature that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So I'm not going to take advantage of that second part. I'm still going to be 30 feet away from it. But yeah, but Hank's pretty much just getting really doom and getting ready to fuck this guy up.
Okay. Noted. Alright then, that's gonna move us right along to Ardra.
Shift! You're a ghost! I rage.
Out of fear? You rage out of fear? Oh god, ghost! Angry! Angry fear!
Can't process rage!
He has very simple motives. He's going to rage, and I run up to this Myrmidon.
Myrmidon?
Myrmidon. And...
ERMAHGERD, it's your Myrmidern!
Myrmidon!
If that's not if ERMAHGERD, it's a MURMIDERN is not the title of this episode.
How do you even spell that?
I don't know. Make it happen.
Consider it done.
Also, I'm going to frenzy.
Okay.
So all the good things. But let's I am also reckless attacking, so advantage, but I also get advantage against me.
Go for it.
So that's a juicy 10. I'm assuming that does not hit.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Attack number 2. That's better. That's 24.
That'll hit.
Fish for the crit. Fish for the crit. You have advantage.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Do fish for the crit.
Not a crit, but I'll take
well.
the chance. And boopity boopity boop. Hey, max damage, baby. 15 altogether.
Did you remember your rage damage?
I mean, don't add it yet. Is that a magical weapon?
It is not.
Okay, so that's halved.
Now it's an 8.
Okay. Takes those 8 damages. You're really confused. That shift suddenly appeared and you just kind of start flailing wildly. You manage to get like one glancing hit. And this thing kind of like just turns its fiery head towards you like...
And that's it for me.
Okie dokie dokie. Then that will be, Tia.
Hank told Tia to go get the box, so she's going to go 25 feet away, because that's my walking speed.
Did you first disengage?
I thought because he was attacking other people, I didn't have to. That could just be a me thing that my brain didn't run.
That's a you thing.
The only time that's actually relevant is if if that creature already used their attack of opportunity, it can't do it again in that round until it's its turn again.
Oh, that's fine. Tia doesn't know this, and yeah, so no, I don't disengage. I just run away. 40 feet because I'm on Barkley.
Sure. You're going to take an attack of opportunity, though, or it's going to try.
Okay.
14? Does a 14 hit your AC?
No.
Okay, then it misses it. It takes a swipe at you. You hear the piles of gold that it, sinks into kind of scatter behind you as Barkley deftly runs in the direction that you direct him.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to do my attack, my extra attack, and my crossbow expert attack. So I'm going to try to hit it 5 times.
From 40 feet away?
I have 120 feet range on those.
That's dope.
So, yeah, right? Wait, right? Oh, wait, no, that'd be disadvantage, wouldn't it?
Well, technically, it's already at disadvantage, right? Because the wall water, so you can't get double disadvantage.
Yeah, okay, so that works. I'm still 40 feet away. Did I really?
I don't like that face. What do you got?
13?
Unfortunately, it will not hit.
Yeah, I'm upset because I rolled 2 5s. 9, 10, that'd be an 11.
That also won't hit.
What's 9 plus 8?
17.
17?
That just misses.
Damn, this thing's got some armor. Well, I guess it is a suit of armor.
Yeah, it's literally wearing plate armor.
19?
That'll hit.
And the last one, 11.
Unfortunately not. So you get the 1 hit. So roll me the damage on that and then halve it for me.
That was 4 in total, so half is 2.
It takes that 2 damage.
How far away is the,
It's probably about 60 feet.
Okay, so I got like 2 more turns before I get there.
Or you can dash with your next turn using your action.
Yeah, you could double dash.
Instead of attacking at disadvantage. Seems like it might be the better option.
Fair.
Cool. Alright. Bottom of the round, we've got Sad Shift.
Yeah, sad boy shift. So this is specifically in response to Arger's shift, you're a ghost. When he hears that, as much as his head is already hanging down, you still somehow he manages to just hang it just incrementally lower.
He just breaks his neck.
and just in a very, very quiet whisper, I wish.
Oh, God.
And then he waves his hand into the air, and a bunch of snowballs start pelting the monster in the middle of the water circle. Because I am going to cast one of my favorite spells, which I've been waiting to cast, which is Snillock's Snowball Swarm.
I just want the audience to know that the look on Billy's face when Shift started describing the spell was pure joy and excitement.
Sheer childlike joy, because it's a snowball fight.
I haven't even described it yet. He just right from the name is already just grinning from ear to ear.
Billy likes this.
And I probably know why he's smiling, because this particular spell has a 5-foot radius, which makes it 10 feet in diameter, which is the exact same size as the water circle currently around the suit of armor, plate armor guy that we're fighting. The Murmider.
Mordor.
So 2 things are going to happen. One, the Murmider has to make a dexterity saving throw.
7.
Nope. So I'll be rolling damage.
Sure. What kind of damage is that? Cold?
This is all going to be cold damage.
Okay.
Which, audience, remember that. That's important.
That's a special tool we're going to use for later.
Okay, let's see how much. So I did cast it at... at 3rd level, which means it's going to be 4d6 damage, which I will roll right now. Those are some pretty solid rolls. I was going to use my meta magic to re-roll some of those, but I don't have to because that was a 5, a 5, a 6, and a 5. So that is 21 cold damage.
Okay. Takes that.
Does that cold damage seem to do any type of, special effect on the creature, or is it
just does not.
Damn it. Okay. Anyways, there is a secondary effect, though. Secondary effect is the water circle that is around the monster also takes that cold damage, and if I understand Billy's description, that means that wall of water is now a wall of ice.
Yep.
Great.
With 1 AC, apparently.
5 AC, actually. And 15 hit points, so it needs to burn at least one of its attacks.
Ooh. All right, so now we have a wall of ice around this thing, so we can at least stall it for a little bit.
Deeply was hoping for this combo someday. Didn't think it would happen so soon.
Yeah, from behind the wall, you essentially hear this weird language coming out as it shouts in outrage.
What language?
Anyone who understands Ignan can understand that it said,
"Curse you, trespassers!"
I think Shift actually speaks Primordial.
Oh, is it primordial? I thought you said...
It's Primordial, but it's a sub-language of Primordial. Yeah.
It's a dialect of Primordial.
Him being actively cursed, you actually kind of see Shift, smile just a little bit.
Wow.
So do I have to attack this ice wall to get to the enemy now? Is this in the way of me
Conceivably, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but it also means that it can't get to you as easily.
You say that, but it has 3 attacks, so I mean...
So don't worry about it, Mike. It's going to break through the ice pretty quickly. No.
But slower.
Your wish is Steph's command.
Ooh. Okay, let's go. Alrighty. So he took a good chunk of damage. Shift, bonus, attack, movement.
I am within 5 feet. You said I was off to the side. Does that mean I'm still within 5 feet of this thing, or am I farther
You're
back?
still within 5 feet. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'm not going to...
You're not going to go nowhere?
Move.
Okay.
Nah.
Cool.
Wait, hold on. There's a wall of ice in between us. Is he still going to be able to take an attack of opportunity even with the wall of ice between us?
He used up his attack of opportunity to try and get to you earlier.
Oh, yeah, then I'm absolutely going to, like, I mean, granted, don't
that's
mistake...
meta-knowledge. That's meta-knowledge, but yeah.
Fair enough. Don't mistake the energy in my voice. That's not me projecting onto the character. Shift will slowly slink away, but I am absolutely going to fucking leave the proximity. I'm just going to back up as far as I can in whatever direction is closest to me.
How much movement does Shift have?
30?
Yeah, you could probably back up to, like, against the wall as far as you can. Yeah.
Yeah, 30 feet. Cool.
I feel like Shift moves like a Naruto character like this. Like, no arm movement, all legs, just...
He just shaggies away.
Yeah.
Just shaggies. Well then, top of the round, we've got the Murmidern. And it sees that there's a big wall here. It's going to try and smash it open. With the 21, you said the AC was only, what, 5? Yeah. So it's going to go ahead and smash that wall open. Probably going to smash the side where Shift was because it fired a lot of damage at him. And the panel will take 7 damage and probably crumble.
No, it's got 15 hit points.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's going to attack it again.
Good. Burn all those attacks.
And a 19, I assume, hits the AC. It's going to be 9 damages there.
That's enough.
It sees Shift. And it sees that you've run away. And it's going to look to Zapala, who's still real close to him. And it's going to bring its scimitar down on Zapala's fucking head.
The thought of this is just so creepy, of it, like, smashing the wall and stepping out and looking at Shift, and then staring down at Zapala next to it.
Yeah.
In the background, you can hear chun 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 chun.
Does a 21 hit your AC, Zapala?
Barely, sure.
A little bit, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a little bit.
So that's 12 damages as it brings down its sword on you.
Okay, that's not as terrible as it could be.
I'm sorry, I missed math. It's only 10.
Oh, okay.
Henceforth, I will be calling this thing the Termidon.
ERMAHGERD, Murmidern.
ERMAHGERD is the Termidon. Oh, and now our episode title is evolving.
Yeah, essentially, as a bonus action, it opens its mouth and roars in Ignan,
Flee, my mighty sword, or perish!
but it's an Ignan, so. To anyone else, it just sounds like a whispery, fiery, crackling sound, like when you put a log on a fire and it's a little wet, so it goes...
I'm picturing that guy from that video. Tell me how the grass tastes, little man! And he fucking shield blocks the dude out cold.
Oh my god. Alright, so next up, we have, Sapola.
This situation has changed drastically from what I was hoping. Steph, I believe our adversary basically just took a step out and just basically saw me and smacked me.
Yeah.
In that case, I am going to shift a space so like I am in front of the opening where he's standing, like just in front of him.
Okay.
And he's gonna hold his palm out and wave it side to side, like it's like a breeze, and I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind on him. To try to push him back into the walls, essentially to keep him in the room.
Alright, do I need to roll a save?
Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed in a strength saving throw. So not yet, technically.
Okay.
However, it does say it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flame. Is he currently an unprotected flame?
No. He's wearing armor.
Yeah, he's got like an 18 AC, which is not great. So yeah, I'm gonna just hold it out there and basically try to push him back.
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. We'll see. I don't know what that strength save is like. Yes, but yeah, I guess it's my bonus. I'm just gonna say to everyone else, I'll hold him in place. Just get the box. Like he's like, sure, I can do this. Maybe I don't know.
Okay. Sure. Is that all you'd like to do for your turn?
That's all I really can do for this turn, so yes.
Okay. Hank, you are next.
Alrighty. So, here's a spatial question for you. I moved to the opposite side of the container.
You did. I imagine that you and Shift are actually pretty close buds right now.
Okay, so I'm still within eyesight of this thing, then. I'm not being blocked off by this ice wall.
Yeah, the ice wall has been smashed. You can probably see.
Perfect. I'll rush up a little bit with Sapala, but I want to be 10 feet away from the Termidon 2 Judgment Day.
Sure.
So that way my spell procs, but I'm, maybe Sapala gets hit first, the worst case scenario.
Sure. Right.
And that's fine.
And I'm going to use my second spell, my only other spell, and I am going to blast it with a guiding bolt.
Ooh, fancy.
Yep. So here's a hoping. That is an 18 to hit.
That is on the nose what you need to hit him.
22 radiant damage.
Okay, it'll take it.
The next attack roll made against this target before the end of turn has advantage. Because I have Spirit Shroud, it also is taking an extra 1d8 cold damage.
Okay.
7 extra cold damage.
Okay.
Because I've hit it with that, it can't regain any hit points until the start of my next turn. And because I was within 10 feet of it for this, its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
That's good to know. Okay.
So if it gets pushed back, ideally, maybe we just neutralized all, if most of its speed.
I mean, it has 40 feet, so...
And that's all Hank can do. Bonus action to Tia. Hurry!
So, am I able to walk around and get into the other side, or is
How much movement do you have?
40?
Yeah, I'd say you have just enough movement to get to the other side.
Cool.
Archer's about to enter the octagon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Advantage, baby. Set him up, knock him down. And that's 16, so that's a miss.
Unfortunately, it misses.
Extra attack. Well, that was a 12, so that doesn't hit anyway.
Unfortunately, does not hit.
So I have one more roll.
I call it a crit.
Hey! Billy's Bless helped. It's a 19.
Close enough.
I'll take it.
That'll hit. That'll hit. Roll me some damage.
Shisha. I did not roll high on damage, but that's a 6 plus 2 is an 8.
So 4 damage. It is bloody.
There's one thing I want to say to the monster. Fight me, coward!
Oh.
Oh, snap.
He's throwing down the bone gauntlet.
I mean, he did, but he doesn't even know if this thing speaks his language.
I want his attention.
Any reaction?
The creature does not appear to have a reaction to the gauntlet. It's possible it does not understand what he said.
This creature's a bitch!
Thermidor, you bitch.
Uh-oh. Cue the foghorn. Murmider, murmider, murmider.
Tia, it is your turn.
Remind me, if I do the dash action, that doubles the speed, right?
You double dash, it doubles your speed.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that to go get the box.
Cool. You've made it to where the area of the box is. It's behind a painting.
Is it another action? Would it be a bonus action to pick up the box or anything?
It's gonna be an action probably to move the painting. It seems like it's a very heavy painting, and it's essentially boxing in this other treasure.
So I'd have to do that on my next turn.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, then that's my whole turn. I did my part.
Yeah, Barkley excitedly just barks, and you get off and realize that the painting is heavy, and you hear Hank kind of behind you hurry, hurry, and you're struggling with this painting I'm trying.
Just everything's blasting and wind.
Yeah.
And
I panicked, I pissed off, I couldn't hit it very hard, I did 5 shots.
It's like that scene in every comedic action family movie where it's pew pew and everything's fucked up, and there's that one character just frantically trying to do the thing.
Save me, Popeye, save me!
Pretty much.
She's mainly just upset she couldn't hit it with 5 shots.
you were running away. There's
I know.
water.
There's water. She hit it once, but it didn't do much.
Bottom of the round, it is Shift.
do I have enough movement, 30 movement speed, to get essentially either next to or directly behind Sapala, not actually in the quote-unquote octagon, as I dubbed it earlier, but like just outside to where I can see inside and I have a direct line of sight of the creature?
Yeah, you absolutely would. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to make my way around the ice wall, and I'm going to go right up next to Sapala. I'm going to kind of pat him on the back and like kind of motion towards Arger and be like, you know, it's really nice that he's accepted death in this way. And then I'm going to lift my hand next to a now head shaking Sapala. I can see you shaking your head, Billy. As Sapala shakes his head, I'm just going to lift my hand in between both of our faces, and you're going to start seeing a bunch of different elements start like kind of swirling in between all my fingers again. And I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at the ERMAHGERD is the Terminator.
I'm going to ask you a favor as a person with ADHD and a person who hates math. Do me a favor, just do the math and give me the math.
I will do all the math. I will not explain Chaos Bolt every time that I cast it. I will just do all the numbers and I will give you...
Thank fuck as an editor.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and roll all that real quick. Yeah, it's a 21. It hits.
Oh, it hits. Yeah.
Okay, after all the math has been compiled, it is going to be 22 damage in total, specifically psychic damage.
That is a good choice.
Yes! Yes, I picked right! It was either that or poison.
You chose wisely. I know. I heard the poison one. It was like...
Yeah. So, like, the internal monologue in for the audience in Shift's head is like, this thing's been hit with an axe, this thing's been shot with bows, and these physical attacks just seem to be bouncing right off of this thing. So instead of attacking the body, let's attack the mind. And how he does that is as the elements are swirling in between his fingers, you can see all the elements coalesce into the center of his hand, and he grabs it. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of like puts it to his forehead. Remember, it is winter Shift, so he does have the hair covering the eye, right?
The emo strand. Yep.
So he's going to kind of grab the hair and just kind of brush it to the side. But instead of the hair immediately falling back to cover the eye again, the eye's actually going to is going to remain exposed for a while. And you can see the eye kind of give this like kind of piercing glare, and his left eye, the one that's being covered, goes completely black. And that's really all you see, at least effect-wise.
Did you just take the Naruto reference another level and Sharingan this motherfucker?
I did.
Just did,
I did do that. I did do that.
He literally threw some shade. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Okay. So Winter Shift is secretly a weeb.
I get banned for that.
It's no secret that I got that reference because I am a weeb. I am a weeb that's out of the tatami mat, as it were. The Myrmidon clutches its head momentarily as it takes that damage. Good thing you didn't do poison because it's immune and it would have been funny.
Woo! Thank you. That's me using my mind, my brain powers, quite literally.
Using your big squishy brain.
Is it just standard? Does it look like it's just taking standard damage with the psychic?
Yeah, looks like it just took standard.
That's fine.
Damage.
Hey, so 22 damage is better than 0, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it's a good hit. Okay. Bonus action.
No, I'm good. I am directly behind Sapala though, so I'm behind Sapala directly in front of Hank. I'm in the 5-foot square between those two, so we got a little conga line going.
Cool. Top of the round, it's the Myrmidon's turn, and it's going to try and smash Arger's face in since it's the closest to him. First, it's going to see if it can light its sword. Oop.
That's a 1! That's a 1!
That's a 1! That's a 1. Roll off the table. So no, it does not. Does a 22 hit your armor?
Fuck, fine. Alright, sure. I was feeling like Stone Cold for a moment. I felt like a badass.
9 slashing damage.
Yep.
That's half though, isn't it, Mike?
Are you still raging?
I am still raging.
Yep.
Let's say, so half of 9 is 4.
This is why barbarians are tanks.
So it's gonna take another swing at you. Does an 18 hit your armor?
Currently yes, because I'm not wielding my shield.
Okay. So that's only 5 damage, so you're just gonna take the 2.
So half is 2?
Yep.
Okie doke.
17.
Again, that would be my AC if I had my shield, but I do not have my shield on.
Okay. That's 10 slashing damage, so 5. And that is its turn.
Steph, I'm sorry, I forgot. It started its turn within the gust of wind, so I need a strength save on it first.
I mean, it would have probably moved forward and hit him anyways, but...
Does a 17 save? What's your DC?
Not 17, so yeah, it's you passed. So
Okay.
Yeah, you ever see that painting of the guy hanging out in like the lazy boy with the massive like sound system in front of him and everything's getting blown back? That's essentially what's happening to
You just got THX'd.
And top of the round, it is Saphala's turn.
Okay. Obviously the gust of wind's not doing so hot, so I'm gonna stop concentration on that.
Okay. So the spell ends.
Yes, I'm gonna drop the gust of wind so the spell will end. Considering that we have our tank kind of running in the front, and Saphala's literally right behind seeing it, he does not want to see his new best friend get beaten up. So...
Aw, we best friends.
You said it first.
I know.
Can't wait for the Buddy Cop spinoff.
Oh, great.
Oh, God.
I think we already had that, technically.
Yeah, fair enough. That was like the first, like the episode 5.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm basically going to, with my fist, draw a circle in the air and point at Arger with my palm. I mean, I can pretty much touch him at this point. And I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on him, which I believe will give him a +2 to his AC.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And that'll last as long as I've got concentration going. And since that was my bonus action, I believe I'm going to use my regular action to do a cantrip on him, because he is not a nice man. So I don't think I can reach him with my... I assume I can't reach him with my trident.
What is your trident's reach?
It's 5 feet, so I don't think I'm within that kind of reach of him.
No.
Oh, tridents don't work like spears do?
No, they're stupid, and I hate them mechanically, because they're such a cool weapon in other versions, but for some reason 5e just went like, no, it's a spear, but more expensive.
Expensive spear.
But without the reach.
The extra points don't help, see?
It's just a fork.
Oh, big fork, thank you. When we come across a giant salad, you guys will be the one thanking me, so...
Writing down notes.
See, when Shift ends up in that world, he'll be like, damn, I wish Sapala and that trident was here.
Right. The salad world.
Salad land.
Yeah, given the fact that this gentleman is not so nice, Sapala's going to reach out with his full palm and then kind of clench in the air, and you're going to see this skeletal hand kind of appear behind our enemy and kind of basically just like smack him on the shoulder and be like, stop it. And he's going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay. Is there save for that? I feel like there is.
It's an attack roll, so I need to roll an attack roll for this one. Oh boy, I don't think that's going to do it. No, it's not. It's going to be a 13.
Unfortunately, no.
All the while, Paul's just going to be like, hey, cut it out.
Stop it.
Are you saying that in common?
No, he's going to say it in Primordial. He's going to be like, hey, cut it out. We don't want to hurt you.
And Shift speaks Primordial, so he absolutely understands Sapala saying this, and he kind of leans over and he's like, I mean, I kind of do.
I mean, I don't want to kill him. He's just doing his job.
For the record, Arger wants to kill him.
Next up is Hank.
Hank is going to be a good warlock. And he's going to cast
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Everyone's like, Eldritch Blast.
Which, at my level, has 2 beams, which makes it really nice with this spell combo. Beam number 1. That's a 1.
A crit fail?
Yes.
Lovely. Let me go ahead and roll that for you.
Should I do the second one, or should I wait?
I'd wait a second.
There may not be a second blast.
I mean, Hank's a halfling, right? You got halfling luck?
I'm an Azamar.
That's 80% on the fail scale.
Okay.
We're going to say this. You miss, you hit the ceiling, and you blast a hole in the ceiling. That probably drew some attention from anyone who's outside.
Shit.
Whoops.
I mean, I feel like our stealth tactics have really been out the window so far anyways.
A little rusty. Rub the skull. Blast number 2. That's a 20.
A natural 20?
Yes.
Gorgeous. Go ahead.
I literally used my black dice and then my white dice.
Apparently Aerei was like, let me help you aim.
Bird flies on the rod. It's like to the left.
She perches on the rod and flaps.
2 doubled is 4.
Sad face.
And that is force damage.
Okay. Yeah, that takes it.
But necrotic shroud pops again, and I get an extra d8 of cold
Okay.
because I'm still within range.
Roll it.
Does that double?
I assume not. It's a separate spell that's not taking the attack. 5 extra cold damage.
Hanging in there, not looking so great.
Yep, same effects. Reduced speed. Can't regain hit points.
Sure.
Hurry!
Also, we assume that she can pick this box up. Like, no one else is helping her. We've made a lot of assumptions about this box.
Tia has a -1 in strength.
Whoa, this is gonna be fun.
Billy, I'm kind of worried about more things right now than a team lift. It's
Then clearly you have your priorities messed up. I'm just saying.
fuck OSHA, we got the murmur to worry about.
Tia's just like, I'm doing what I was told.
And that's why OSHA's not going to approve this. I'm just saying.
I'm just a kid. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. So, next up is Arger.
Still raging.
Still raging.
Reckless attacking this time.
Okay.
Frenzy. Let's fucking do this. Sha. No. Sha. No. So 15 does not hit.
It
I
does
assume.
not, I'm sorry.
Round 2. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. 24.
That'll hit.
Hey, full damage. 15, baby.
Nice. And that's slashing?
That's slashing.
So half?
Hold on. 17 because of the +2.
Okay.
So 17 halved would be math.
8 if she's rounding down.
8.
8 if she's rounding. Thank you. Ba-doop boop boo. And one more time. 18 altogether.
That's on the nose what you need to hit him.
Woo! 9, half of that is 4.
12 damage in Toto.
Okay, it's still hanging in there.
Toto?
Toto.
In Toto.
There's no place like home.
Rains down in Africa.
This fucking coward, man. He needs to die.
Okay. Next up, then, we're gonna go ahead and have Tia.
I'm going to try to attempt to remove this painting.
Great, give me a strength check.
Can I ask Barkley for help? You could tell me no and I'd get it. But I need help.
Wait, technical question then. Could she be using Barkley and use his strength rather than her measly ass strength?
Yeah, I mean, if she's riding him, she could probably use his strength. Is it better than yours?
Absolutely.
It's a +1.
And hers is a
+1.
-1.
Okay, so why don't we'll say that you get back on Barkley and you have him try to pull it like a
Okay.
plow horse or something. And go ahead and roll.
12?
Unfortunately, that is not enough to lift this very heavy gilded painting. It kind of moves a little, but it's not enough to get it far enough from the wall for you to squeeze through just yet.
Shit. I don't think there's anything else I could do.
Sorry.
I scream back, help!
That's fair. Barkley just growls and shakes his head, and he's still trying to pull it. It's like this tug of war game for him, so he's wagging his tail.
I'm just a frog. Who put me on this mission?
I'm just a frog on a dog. Life is a nightmare.
God.
Simple Plan really got very specific with our podcast. Which is fantastic, because that's the opposite of what we're doing is a simple plan.
Yeah, seriously. Then next we're gonna have Shift.
So Shift starts to like charge up another Chaos Bolt, but then he hears Tia say like ask for help, and he really still doesn't know what the hell is going on, but he sees how badly damaged the Murmidern is, and he sees like the 3 other like companions like essentially wrecking house. So at this point he's like, oh, yeah, you guys probably got this. So how far away is the painting from where Shift is standing currently?
My brain math says 60 feet.
It was 60 feet from where Tia had been at the time after she had already moved her full 40.
So you're going to need like 2 turns to get there.
Am I?
It's 40.
Oh no.
I think I know what he's doing.
Am I gonna, or do I have a bonus action?
Are you gonna double dash?
No. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
face
face
step.
Okay. Yeah, so it's probably It's probably about 80 feet away from you.
So yeah, so walking 30 feet, face step, and then dash to walk the rest of the way up there. So
Okay, so you face step. Briefly for a minute, you find yourself like flying. You're inside something soft and squishy and furry and orange, and you're sitting next to two small children. You hear meowing. The two small children look surprised that you're there. One is wearing a pink dress, she's got pigtails, and the other one has very short cut hair. They're both kind of young. They start speaking to you in a language you're not familiar with. And then you see that it's shaped almost like a bus, but it's also soft and furry and squishy, which is really weird. And in that brief second, you hear meow, and you look up front, and there's no bus driver, but you can see the head of a massive cat, its eyes glowing like headlights looking back at you, and then poof, you're gone again. And you're next to Tia. So go ahead and roll me your area effect to see who you are.
So yeah, I'll roll to see what season I become, but I have actively chosen to not use any of the face step
Okay, sure.
effects.
Cool.
But I still will roll to see what I have become. Oh, good. This is a new one. As Shift reappears, he's going to, if anybody has listened to Shift's origin episode, then they will be familiar with what he looks like as of right now, which is green skin, green eyes, green hair, with little sprigs and like little kind of like little plants, almost like kind of slowly growing out of his skin.
Seems wholesome and perfect after coming from the fucking Totoro world.
Yeah, someone had to say it.
Yeah.
He just pops out and goes, Studio Ghibli!
This will be Shift's spring form. And he goes up to Tia and he goes, "Oh, hello. It looks like you might need a little help. Is that right?"
She just goes like, "Oh, that's a mood change. Hi, help." She's still in panic.
Oh, absolutely. Of course.
But you've used your action essentially to get here.
Yes, I will help you on my next turn.
I will, but I just need a little bit of time, just...
We're going to go to the top of the round, which is the Myrmidon. And he's essentially going to swing at whoever's closest, which still appears to be Arger. He gets advantage on his first attack against you. Is that accurate?
Should be all of them.
Yeah, all of them. He gets them all.
Does a 22 hit your AC?
Yes, it does, ma'am.
So first attack is 6 damage. So half is 3. Does a 17 hit your AC?
Yes, right now it does. My AC is currently 16 right now.
Is that after the Shield of Faith?
Yes.
So you take 5 more damage, so which is
2.
2. I assume a 23 will hit your AC.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's 7 damage, and then halved.
So 3.
Mm-hmm. And that is its turn. It also shouts again in Ignon.
Infidels, leave my master's hall.
Yeah, whatever.
You can't understand it.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He
Though.
doesn't. He still can say sure, whatever.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay, so top of the round, we have Sapala.
Hank and Arger are right within my immediate area. And they're both looking... how are you looking on health, there, big guy Arger?
I'm 28 out of 50.
It's not terrible. Yeah, in that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to have all these little bubbles kind of appear in the air and kind of coalesce into a single large bubble, and then pops out this, again, an adorable little narwhal with these big giant anime eyes, and I'm going to summon technically my unicorn spirit, but my narwhal spirit. So, and I'm going to use my action as the healer to actually heal.
Yes. Use them heals.
I'm going to place my fingertips on my chest and pull them away and ball my hand into a fist, and then tap Arger's back with the back of my hand. I'm going to do a Cure Wounds on him.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, let's just do a level 1 for now, because I don't know how bad this guy's going to do. Yikes, that's minimum heals, so it's, plus my wisdom mod? So you're going to get 5 hit points back, but because of my Narwhal Spirit, everyone within my immediate area, who I choose, basically everybody except for the guy on fire, is going to get an additional 5 hit points back, so Arger, myself, and Hank. Arger gets 10 back, Hank gets 5, I also get 5. because of my narwhal spirit.
Cool.
Thank you.
And I'm going to basically just kind of yell out to Arger and just be like, please don't kill him, Arger. He's just doing his job.
What's gonna be done is done.
If he dies, he dies.
We could go the full Terminator reference and just blow out his knees. To live.
Okay, so next up is then Hank.
So I start blasting. Because I'm out of spell slots.
Hey, roll me some blasts.
Blast the first. 18.
Oh, it's on point. That's exactly what you need.
Do you want me to roll damage first, or just roll the second one, too?
Roll the second one, and then we'll see.
12.
Second one doesn't hit, but roll damage for the first one.
6 force damage, and 1 cold damage.
Okay. Doesn't look good. Bonus action movement.
No bonus, no action. Standing strong with my my bros.
Okay. Tia, then it is your turn. Oh no, I'm just kidding. It's actually Arger's turn. Sorry, Arger.
I'm not going to stand down for the chance to butcher this baby. So Arger hears, please don't kill him, but I'm raging. And I'm also an angry caveman. And this guy tried to kill my friends, and also I'm scared because of ghosts.
These are all actual statements, yes.
These are all statements. These are all very factual. So why I appreciate the guy's just doing his job. He tried to kill my friends, so fuck him. Rage in the cage, reckless, and frenzy. Let's fucking do this, baby. Sha!
Arger also has a bad history of leaving things alive that come back to literally bite him in the ass.
That is absolutely true. 18.
That's on the nose.
Wait, let's fish for that crit.
Natty 20?
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Dude, yes.
Finally, double that damage and then half it. So actually, just give me the first roll.
Yeah, so 2 and 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7, plus 2 is 9. Half of that would be 4. Do I keep going?
Yeah, take your next swing.
Okay. That's an 18 altogether.
That's on the nose what you need.
All right. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. Half of that is 5.
How would you like to do this?
I take the blunt side of my axe because all I could see is a metal body and a flame ghosty thing inside it.
Mm-hmm.
I just start taking the blunt side because my bladed end is not doing the job, and I just start bashing the helmet over and over and over again until I dent the thing into pieces, and I just go, ah! 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 Die! 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 Ah!
So as Arger has his little freak out, the flames that were inside the armor just kind of sputter out with like a hiss of steam, and the armor kind of just clatters to the ground as if the elemental had never been there.
You okay there, big guy?
He's dead. All right, what are we gonna do now?
Help!
Oh, okay.
We'll flash cut to me and Hannah 80 feet away.
Yeah, essentially, so Shift and Tia, why don't you each give me strength rolls and see if together you can move this painting.
Would it be better if I just helped him to give him advantage?
Whichever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm helping. You take advantage.
Okay,
a good idea.
Roll an advantage, Shift.
Okay, cool. So Shift will walk up to the painting and, like, as he's hearing the clunk, clunk, clunk of Arger bashing in this thing's helmet, he turns around and is like, my, don't they sound like they're having a lot of fun? So go over to and he'll go up to the painting and give it a lift. Thanks for the advantage, but apparently I don't need it because that was a nat 20.
Tia's terrified.
He's a super helper.
There's definitely a spring in Shift's step.
Badoots.
And he goes ahead and with ease lifts this painting, kind of gently puts it to the side.
My father always told me to lift with the legs, not with the back.
Thanks.
And behind it, just as in the vision, is this box. And upon the box is the seal in the shape of a silver shield with a dragon's head in profile.
I'm just going to grab it and kind of hand it to Tia, be like, is this what you were looking for?
You're touching the box?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
You get zapped to another plane. No,
I'm glad it was you and not me.
I'm glad it was you and not me.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
I got a feeling I gotta get my Tides of Chaos ready.
Myrmidon reappears. Son of a bitch!
Let's go.
So go ahead and make me a wisdom save.
Okay. That's an 11.
Okay, you're gonna fail.
But I do have Tides of Chaos.
You do.
All right, let's try that again. Significantly better. That is 18.
That is on the nose what you needed to avoid this problem.
Woo! Thank you, Wild Magic Sorcerer.
Nothing happens to you.
Uh-oh.
Tia's still terrified.
So you wouldn't know. Tia wouldn't know that anything just happened, and honestly, I don't think Shift would either. He would feel, for a second, Shift, when you pick up the box, your body feels a little tingly. You shake it off like, that was weird.
That was actually pleasant. That was quite pleasant.
How big is the box exactly?
I'd say the box is it's probably about...
Almost like a jewelry box.
Bread box?
Almost. It's like a little bit bigger than a jewelry box. Yeah.
Okay, so one person can pick it up.
Yes, one person can hold it and carry it.
I'm still holding it out to Tia.
Yeah, you're holding it out to Tia. Tia, do you take it?
I don't want to, but I can't metagame. I know Tia would.
Okay, cool. So Tia takes the box. Roll me a wisdom.
What's in the box?
You
That's a
did
1 because I
not.
rolled out of the box.
You rolled a crit fail?
Out of the box.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
no.
Everyone relax, it's only a 33.
I don't know where that dice went.
So you only die once.
So Tia, you're holding onto this box, and for a second, your body feels like really warm, and you start to feel like your hands becoming paws, and you slowly find yourself incapable of holding anything because you no longer have thumbs, and before you can blink, you suddenly realize that you've dropped the box, you're next to the box, and you're a kitten.
I'm a kitten? Wait, I would be on top of Barkley, so am I just a cat on a dog?
You're a cat on a dog. Yep.
And all the cat dog references have begun.
You also now have the intelligence and other stats of a cat.
Meow.
You have never known a life outside of being a cat, and you're on top of a dog, so that's probably pretty terrifying for a cat.
Terrified meow.
So what would Tia the cat do while she's on top of an unfamiliar dog?
Okay, knowing my cats, I would probably just stick my claws in and like tense up, like just looking around like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay, so you dig your claws in, Barkley yelps and begins running around the room and rolling to roll you off. And then becomes a cat and dog chase around this treasure room while Barkley barks very loudly and chases this strange green cat that suddenly appeared.
I'm sorry, did you say it was green?
She's green.
A green cat!
Nice.
This is adorable!
Steph, in the meantime, as the three of us are moving towards the help sign,
Yep, you probably see her polymorph.
I am able to like move my narwhal in accordance, so I was going to drop a quick cure wounds on Hank just because I know he was hurting bad.
Sure,
as
go ahead.
extra. So
Yeah.
So let me just roll that. Oh my god, seriously, another 1. All right, so you're going to get 5, 10 back, Hank, because of my narwhal. I'm getting 5, and Archer's getting another 5. So before it vanishes.
Works for me.
And before anybody else like goes to pick up the chest, Shift is just going to quickly pick it back up and go like, perhaps I should hold on to this.
Oh, you're gonna pick it back up? Give me a wisdom save.
Oh, come on. Is that one of those, like, you can only be affected by it, like, once every... Oh, come on. Who says... Okay, for a timeout. Who says I let go of the box in the first place? I just handed it to Tia.
Handed it to Tia.
Oh, fine.
And then I dropped
Semantics.
it. But we could be cat pals. We could be green cats together.
I don't want to be another green cat. I'm already changing forms too many times already, Tia. Thank God. Okay. 15 plus 4 is 19.
That's a success. So you save again. You, for a moment, feel your body kind of warming up, and you're like, uh-oh. But nothing happens.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hold on to that sucker. This is mine now.
And as you guys are standing there, Barkley is chasing a green cat. Everyone's kind of heading towards the direction of the box that Shift is kind of holding in like a oh no kind of way. And from the doorway, you hear, right, so how many cats do I get to keep now? And you see an elfish form standing in the door frame from where the painting was. And his arms are crossed, and he looks unpleased. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Thank you for tuning in to Standard Aerei. Help our show grow by leaving us a review on your podcast player of choice and sharing us with your friends, players, and DMs. Also, please make sure to follow us on social media or on our Discord server for our next adventure. Links are in this episode's description.